y'all already know this is the review. The review with me and So Pretty Tony. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight is a good show that we're going to talk about the WNBA and, of course, the NCAA women's basketball game. Yes, we are now back to show you uh, the commitment of bringing back the basketball era right here on the review. And welcome to the review with me, the gingerbread man, and So Pretty Tony. This is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. We are here. We are here to bring up and highlight every single thing that's going on in women's basketball. And the review, of course, y'all know we were doing it 10 o'clock in the mornings. We have moved to 10 o'clock p.m. at night because some of the people was like, bro, Claude, I wanted to see the show and I was at work and everything, and my boss is really hounding me and all that stuff. So I couldn't really even I was peeping in and out, but I just, you know what I mean? I had to get it on the playback. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give a shout out to all of my family members. Of course, Tula Plays is always first in the building. My sister ADP, So Pretty Tony, of course. And I also want to let you guys know, hit the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the channel. We are a growing community in this community. And guess what? Being a bread maker, hey, is special perks that's coming to you. But first off, I want to say that the NCAA has been on fire, y'all. Everything that's been going on, what's going on, she wins. Everything that's been going on in the NCAA is like the top teams you know, and the bottom teams you also know. And the top players you know, and the players that you don't hear about, you don't know. Yeah. So we're going to bring up, Tony, a subject about the NCAA basketball. And I just want everybody to weigh in. That's going to be in the chat. Also, to weigh in what we got to present tonight and what we're going to go over tonight. Of course, tonight's game with Baylor. You have Baylor and, of course, Alabama State Hornets go at it. And really, Baylor outmatched Alabama State with 90-36. The top players in that game, of course, was only one player in double figures. That was Caitlin Bryant. And then over in Baylor, you had Christine Johnson with 13 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Tila Scott, she been showing up and showing out. Tila Scott is a big guard for Baylor, and she's been showing up, showing out, and putting that work in. She had 30 points tonight with 3 assists and 5 rebounds. No, she ain't no joke. And then one of my favorites, Jenna Van Gattenbeek. She is like all around type of guard. She had 10 points, 13 assists, Tony, and 10 rebounds. She had a triple-double tonight. She was not playing with them. She was all over. You know what I mean? They ain't list the steals on this thing, but she also had a steal in the game. But Dariana Little Page Bugs had 10 points, 1 assist, and 10 rebounds. She had a double-double. What's going on, Sister Donna? Hit the like button. And, of course, those of you that's new on this channel, hit the like. So, Sister Tony, listen, Alabama State definitely was not nothing to talk about, but let's talk about Baylor. Baylor is 10-1. And I'm just telling you right now, Baylor is cooking like fish grease. You've already seen what Jenna Van G, that's what I call her. Jenna Van G was all over the place with a triple-double, making sure her team, she was feeding Talia Scott in that corner. She was feeding her coming down the middle. She was feeding on the midi. You got what I'm saying? And she was knocking them down. Sister Scott was knocking those Jays down, going inside, attacking. It was just a really, really good game. And then, of course, Christine Johnson did her regular. She, they didn't really, really need the big girl, but definitely she also puts in a lot of work. But it was the guard show tonight. You know what I mean? Juliana Little Page Bugs had a double-double. You know what I mean? 10 points and 10 rebounds. So the game that Baylor played, it looks like they're gathering themselves to be at least a fitted team to play, going into the bracket games. I'm looking forward for Baylor next game. I wonder who they play. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get Keisha in the Players Club to get Baylor's next game because, they cooking like fish grease. And then, of course, Nebraska, it was blowout with Omaha. I don't need to even go over that. It wasn't, too much to talk about an unranked team. You know what I mean? So we ain't giving that much attention. But tomorrow, Dale State plays number 7 Maryland at 5 o'clock. And then, of course, the Iowa game, I will be watching that game tomorrow. Y'all, Iowa plays Iowa State, Big Ten against number 11. That's going to be a good game. We're going to show that on the Players Club. We're going to watch that together. And Iowa has a good record also. Listen, Caitlin Clark, Iowa, I will say this. The Iowa Hawkeyes been playing good basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After Caitlin Clark. But, tomorrow we'll see them go head to head with one of my favorite players, Artie Crooks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Artie would definitely be playing. Y'all know I cover Artie on this channel. And of course, she is one of the top scorers inside the NCAA. So next up, we're going to talk about the NCAA far as the ranking is concerned and who they got as the number 1 ranked type player in the NCAA, period. We're going to go over that, Sister Tony, and go over, hey, T. Camilla, I was just talking about you on how you said, you will have to always get it on the playback. Cool Water, I see you in here. Thank you for coming. Miss D, I see you in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button when you come in. But let's go. Let's hit the this is something right now. The ranked players right now in the NCAA. I got a big problem with you guys. You guys tell me what you think. But I got a big problem because one of my favorite players is not mentioned on here as if she ain't even playing in the damn game. Like, it's diabolical, but we're going to go get to it, Tony. We're going to get to it. It says, for the 2025-2026 NCAA women's basketball season, top players include rising stars like UConn Sarah Strong, UCLA's dominant center Lauren Betts. I bet I differ, but Notre Dame guard Hannah Hidalgo, Texas Longhorns versatile forward Madison Book been doing her thing, and then South Carolina scoring guard Tania Latson. With the UConn and South Carolina often cited as the top teams featuring elite talent like AZ Fudd and Tessa Johnson, through preseason ranking varied. It says the top ranked players as of now from preseason early on in the season was Sarah Strong, with a highly talented forward, often ranked number 1 in early listing. Lauren Betts, a dominant post-present senior center at UCLA. She's still ranked number 2. I still disagree with that. Hannah Hidalgo, an explosive guard leading scorer for the Irish. I like where Hannah's at. I can't argue where Hannah's at because she's scoring what she needs to do. Say cancel this list. My God, Chavez ain't even on there. Yeah, you right. You right. Hey, I'm getting to it, cool water. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Trust me, I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
Uh Madison Book is on there. Tanaya Latson is on there. We know what time. AZ Fudd is on this list. Flajay Johnson, of course, Olivia Miles is on there. Rory Harmon. See, y'all know that Rory is one of my favorite. I love Rory. She beat the
Mm-hmm.
Gamecocks last week. You know what I'm saying? I mean, over the tourney, last weekend. That before this weekend passed. I love Rory, but she's out of place when it comes to really star elite college players. Reagan Beers, uh, Oklahoma center, strong post player. I see Reagan Beers, but guys, we have to say, my family that's attending and watching, did we forget something? Did we forget certain players that we know are dominant, and then they have the nerve not to, you know what I mean, list these players. We're gonna go to the NCAA with the stats, of course, with the ESPN leaders,
Right.
and we just gonna discuss these things here, y'all. We're gonna bring it to the table because the way they be playing Artie Crooks is like a joke. It's really a joke, and I don't like it. I mean, seriously, it's a
Yeah.
disrespect to the talent that Artie Crooks has. And she is, guess what, y'all? She's the leading scorer in the NCAA right now. And they have the nerve. That's a current list, though. I just
Yep.
showed y'all that's the current list. And then we came to ESPN. And guess what? The offensive leader is, of course, who? Artie Crooks. Artie Crooks this year, this is what Artie Crooks has put up this year, you guys. And I mean, you could argue with me all day long. You could argue with me all day long. And I'm gonna tell you that Artie Crooks is unfortunately
Mm-hmm.
not with LSU. Unfortunately, Artie Crooks is not with the Gamecocks. Unfortunately, Artie Crooks is not on UConn or even
Yeah.
USC. You
Yeah.
got what I'm saying? Maybe that be a team that she want to go to next year. USC, because when Juju come back, she's definitely gonna need somebody like that, like Artie Crooks, to get into the poor hole and get, you know what I mean, to get the USC Trojans to a championship. I mean, Juju and Artie Crooks together. Ooh, 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 is they gonna
Ooh,
let that
ooh,
happen, Sister Tony?
ooh,
So
ooh, ooh.
let's go
They
over
probably
what
won't,
Artie
but
Crooks
I
has
get
done
you.
so far. Artie Crooks had
Okay.
26.6 points, 5.7 rebounds, 2 assists for a 73.2 field goal percentage from the field.
Mm-hmm.
What seems to be the problem with Artie Crooks not being talked about throughout these highways and byways in the streets?
It's where she playing at, man. Unfortunately, it's crazy, but it's where she playing at.
Mm. Do you think so? My question is, why does it matter? Was she just like I was talking about Tanaya Latson last year, and a lot of people was like, who? When she was playing, of course, with Florida down there, and then people started hearing about her more and more and more throughout the season. But Artie Crooks is definitely one of the girls that was not talked about or paid attention, and she killing them all over
Yeah.
the doggone college. You know what I mean? The whole college season, Artie Crooks is having her way. As you can see at the bottom screen, when the ball
Mm-hmm.
goes to Artie Crooks is cannot be denied. It says, Bro Claw, Artie Crooks is a new school uh, Danielle Adams. Yeah,
Yep.
sure is. Because
I see
I
that.
guess they don't like
She
she play
Camilla.
bully ball. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? By her playing bully ball, it don't look cute to them. But she also got handles, family. let me put y'all up on Audie Crooks. Audie Crooks got handles. She also got a midi, and she can shoot the three. She don't shoot the three often, but she can shoot the three.
She
And
can.
it's like, these people are not paying attention of what the hell is really going on in the NCAA basketball because of all of the hype that's going on and surrounding the draft picks. Okay, I just brought up Audie's name because it was a big thing for uh it was a big thing for Audie Crooks, Sister Tony,
Yeah.
to actually come into this year after the off season in Unrivaled, because the college players played over in Unrivaled this summer, just to have a continuity of what's going on, and when the ones that graduate, and of course the high profile people like Audie, because that's what that's what Unrivaled think of Audie Crooks as one of the top players in the NCAA, but
It's,
definitely she wasn't named on that list. And I
right.
just had a problem with that. So you can go ahead.
No, I see her having this being that breakout moment for her, right? This particular season. So that killer moment, she's gonna stay behind the scenes, but this is where you make your mark. I mean, it's the same way as though as if Kiki Airfin was playing, right? You
Mm-hmm.
knew her, you knew that she was a beast where she was prior to going to USC, but
Mm-hmm.
when she got there, she really stood out because they talked about what she did the previous year, hoping she could bring it into that season, but they didn't play her in that capacity, which
Mm-hmm.
you can almost say somewhat kind of put her in a bad situation. But however, she was still in top that top draft pick. So I could see the same thing happening with Adi. Will she stay at Iowa? Don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't think she's gonna
Don't
be
know.
satisfied
I
because
don't know if
she,
she's gonna be satisfied with that.
yeah, because she's not. I don't know if it's Iowa State doing it, or if they just want simply playing. They don't want superstars or something. Sometimes it does be the platform you in, because Florida just didn't have a big enough platform for
Right.
Tanaya, and they just had to let her go. Um, T. Camilla said Danielle Adams could have had a longer career in the W if she could have stayed off that weeda.
The double, 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 double.
Yeah. What up,
The
Wody Mac? They
the
say
puff
Bro
puff
Claude and
pass.
Sergeant Sexy. What's up? What's good?
What's going
Tap in,
on, bro,
tap
Claude?
in
What's
after
happening?
watching my Knicks win this NBA Cup game tonight. Hey, first of all, don't be coming up here calling nobody Sergeant, no sexy, nothing. You understand? What's mine
Hey,
is
hey,
mine. What's yours is yours, brother.
hey,
You understand?
cut it out, bro, Claude. Cut it out. Cut it out, bro. Let the man say what he gotta say. Y'all know.
What's
I'll
mine is mine. What's yours is yours. I ain't coming over eating off your table, brother. I miss you, Wardy Mac, though. I
Yeah, we
really,
miss you,
really miss
man.
you.
Where you been?
It says, Miss D says she needs to go to a good SEC team. I like her with old Miss Audie.
Ooh,
Mm, that's another team.
that's a hey,
That's
hey,
another team,
you might be
sis.
cooking on something right there,
But
Miss
you
D.
know what? I don't know if Ole Miss gonna get some girls going into the porthole, because they just lost a
They,
big one. They
yeah,
just
I
they
know.
just lost a big one.
Yeah,
You,
that's gonna hurt their season too, man. That's gonna hurt their season big time.
okay, a lot of people don't know this player, of course, because she listen. This girl here is the second leading scorer in the
Hmm.
NCAA,
Right.
and people don't talk about Liv McGill at all. They are not talking about Liv McGill at all, and they disrespecting her name. They disrespecting her game. She's playing at Florida. Of
Hmm.
course, Florida is not paid too much attention to, and I understand that uh, the situation with the things that go on with the Gators, but you got to give love when love is expected to be given, because the girl is cold blooded. She's the second leading scorer in the NCAA. She also can put the ball down. She also, you know what I mean, got in the middle moves. Listen,
Mhm.
when it says when hold on a second, what it says Shane Tanaya Latson go for NCAA leading scorer to the 15-point a game in the SC system. Yeah, she asked for that though.
Uh-huh.
She asked for that. She asked for that. So Liv McGill she averages 27.3 points, 5.6 rebounds,
Yeah.
5.4 assists with a 45.5 field goal percentage. Not
Mhm.
so bad. Of course, she's not Audie Crooks. Of course, her percentage. Audie Crooks is just having 73%. I don't know what I mean. Everybody complaining that she too big and she's out. You know what I mean? When she go to the W, she can't do
Right.
that. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Her going to the league and keeping the same. I think that what she's doing in her game, the way her game is being played, like a little
Right.
baby Barkley, she definitely will translate over there. But back to Liv McGill, Sister Tony. This is a
Yeah.
versatile guard. I mean, she's eating over there in Florida, but then once again, she's over there with the Gators. I don't know the problem. You know, uh, the Gators is in the Big 12, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't see the big problem of where we don't know about Liv Gill. I know about her, but I wanted to bring it up to the people to let y'all see that it's other people that's living in college basketball in NCAA this year and not even being talked about, entertained, or even given love. But on this show, I'm gonna give them their kudos and what they supposed to have. What's up, brother Henry? Henry
Hey, how
Hurley
you doing,
Jr. What's
Henry?
happening? Let's go, my friends. My friends able to come in tonight.
Yeah, come
Listen,
on in. Come on in.
Liv McGill, I know Tony, you got to go watch her game. She's
Yeah,
a
I
twerky
gotta watch some
guard.
more of her
I mean,
game.
she remind you a little bit of Tanaya. She
Oh, really?
remind you a little bit of she able to she put the moves. She could put the ball down. She 5'9". She a little bit shorter than Tanaya because Tanaya what 5'10". It's same height, same height.
Yeah, yeah.
Tanaya 5'10", so same height, but she could do just about anything twerking on the basketball court, putting the ball across, around, tween. You know what I mean? She got a good game. I watched, I was like, man, why they not talking about this girl? So I just went on and clicked it so I could go and watch it, so I could give you guys some information like I did. Hey, Wardy, remember how I did it last year? When I was talking about Tanaya Latson, and it wasn't nobody but me and Brooklyn talking about Tanaya Latson and brought her to the forefront. And then look at Tanaya Latson now coming over to the SEC, and then she actually having a good time. She scored 30 points, 32 points last game, Wody. So you'll know that. I don't know
Yeah.
if you knew that she scored. She just scored 32 points in the last game that she played. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, of course, we know who is the third leading scorer, and that would be the unleashed
Unleashed.
point point guard slash two guard slash combo guard slash two-way, three-way player that's all over the court. One of my favorite female basketball players because her attitude is just like my baby girl, you know what I'm saying, that's not now in the league, but you know, hey, we ain't gonna get into that conversation. We ain't gonna get into that conversation, but she reminds me a lot of my baby girl, and she got Hannah Hidalgo. Hannah Hidalgo can score everywhere. She gonna take you. She don't care about how tall you are. But I just want to see if that's gonna translate like Kelsey Mitchell did going into the WNBA. You know, of course, she's gonna have to gain a little bit more weight going into the WNBA because she's very, very small at 5'6", and she's a slender build, but she's a twerky guard. She's at 25.9 points right now, six rebounds, 4.9 assists, and 48% clip. She almost at 50%. You got to give Hannah Hidalgo all the kudos. You got to give it up. Olivia Miles is not there. Sure, they lost some games, but that's
Right.
on Miss Ivy, on Coach Ivy, because Hannah Hidalgo is her end all beginning and the end of her Notre Dame tenure as being a coach. So Sister Neil Ivy has to take whatever loss that they have went into and happened. That's on her. Not creating a big enough system after Olivia Miles was disrespected all of last year. I would say in the middle of last year, Olivia Miles was just disrespected. But Miss D, Six Woman X, say, I know Gamecocks fans faithful, but ain't no way SC repeating with the talent around the NCAA. Oh yeah, South Carolina is keep watching. Well, keep watching. I bet the differ. I know you ain't heard it in a minute. I bet God differ. There go Water again, starting some stuff. What you say, brother Henry? I gotta do you right. They say, all right, all right. Liv is smooth. She's a great picking her spots, taking her time, allowing the offense to develop before she makes her move. Yeah. Yeah, Henry. I know you be up on a lot of these players just like me. I be looking for, listen, y'all, I be looking for talent. A lot of people, the YouTubers that's out here, they just be
Uh-huh.
wanting to go on the main thing and the main players everybody talking about so they could get clicks. That ain't I wanna get my clicks, yes. But I do want to bring you real official basketball. I want to bring
Yeah.
you real official players, and I want to talk about real subjects that's going on, what I'm saying, in the NCAA and women's basketball and the WNBA. So I just don't bring up different players all ultimately just on clicks. I want to also talk about the players not talked about. You got what I'm saying? This is what this channel is all about. And this is what, we would be doing on the review, because we
Yeah.
reviewing, situations just like I brought up yesterday. Some of y'all that didn't tune in for the first day yesterday, I want to put you
Yeah.
guys up on something and someone that I do think needed again uh, some appreciation here on the show, and I do it for a second time. Here you go,
Yeah,
brother
man.
Henry. I know you know
Yeah.
about her. This is Megan Nestor. Megan Nestor had 34 points and 31 rebounds in a game the night before last.
Yep.
She was the first NCAA player to ever do this type of thing, ever. She is now on everybody's Richter scale of
Radar.
watching.
Mhm.
Megan Nestor, they said that she's always had this type of game. She's a bully down low, and she's a great rebounder, as you can see what she did. It says that was crazy. Megan Nestor did that. Yeah, So that's what we do over here, T. Camilla. This is what your uncle gonna base this on. We gonna talk about the teams that and the players that people don't really talk about. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep. We definitely want people to tune in to us, but we want you to tune in to us because we won't talk about
Right.
basketball. So, what you
Right.
think about
Right.
Megan, sister
Hey,
Tony?
hey, look at this. This one right here, that's one of those surprise guests, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of them guests that come into your house and they sitting in the corner, they're doing well, but yet they're definitely peeking out at you. It's like, who is that over there in the corner, right? And they do
Mm-hmm.
something magnificent. So that's that quiet storm that's gonna come in and just surprise everybody with a lot of things. So I'm excited to see where she go from
I
here.
see Don is probably gonna go for this sister. I see Don and Kim looking at this sister. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? Both of them. And then of course
If she hit
UConn
when
gonna
she
need
hit that
somebody.
porter, because she probably gonna hit it. But I think
Yeah.
also, some something about North Texas, though.
Uh-huh.
North Texas. Sometimes when that type of school, most of those players, when they go there, they're afforded opportunity at some schools. They feel some big schools will overlook them and won't take them, right? And then the athletes are very loyal. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see what happens, because if she's offered the right thing, if she jumps in the portal, that's if she jumps in the portal, right?
Mm-hmm.
She jumps in the portal and she's offered the right thing, she's going to go to the right team and it's going to be a right fit. I don't see her going to TCU. She's already in Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
why would you go from one Texas school to another Texas school unless it's UT,
Mm-hmm.
unless it's Baylor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which are your bigger schools. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can definitely see her coming in, and once she's drafted, making a big impact in the W for sure.
Yeah. I also do think that she's gonna go uh, south. I do think she's gonna go south. Y'all mark my words. I
Yeah,
think she is going to go south and stay south, which of course she's in Texas. But I do think, Tony, that she's going to go south, maybe to LSU. I don't see her going to Connecticut. Uh, Up top, I do see her going to one of the teams down low, even Ole Miss. Ole Miss is still
yeah,
looking for that one player, but definitely we expect Megan to go into the portal because I don't think that that season is gonna be that
right.
great.
Does she have another year of eligibility?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's a senior this year, right? She's a
Yeah.
senior,
Right.
so she should next year. I think that because of the high profile names, she gonna need that 1 year um, like Raven did and Sister Olivia Miles did also. It says she got Texas right there in SEC. Yeah,
Right. Did
that's
she
true.
have a year that she set out?
Yeah,
Okay.
she haven't played 5 yet. No, no,
Nope.
no, she good. So let's go back to what
Yep. She
I
got
was
another year.
covering. We're gonna do the top 10. People would say, did she redshirt a year? I
Yeah,
believe
you're
so.
trying to see if she played 4 years. If she played the 4 years, then did
Hold
she?
on, let's do it right now.
Yeah, let's check it. Because
So we want to give
I
direct
definitely would have
information.
known her and recognized her
Megan
on sport now.
Neeson on Texas. What's her eligibility? How many years have she played? One second, y'all. We gonna make sure we see. We want facts over feelings.
Yeah,
Fact
of course.
facts over feelings. But I believe that she did. Um, just gonna get Texas. Listen. Hold on, you guys.
Yeah.
NCAA. It's not coming up. It says Megan Neeson. What's her eligibility? How many years has she played in NCAA women's basketball? I'm looking, you guys,
Yeah.
so we can have actual facts
Yeah.
on that.
We definitely want to make sure that happens.
That's the
Extra, extra. Read all about it.
that's the That's crazy on how it's so hard to. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so here she go. She's a senior, but she only played for it. She's available next year
Okay.
for her 5th year. Yeah,
Okay.
she could play her 5th year, you guys. She's available. So she's a senior this year. I don't think that she's gonna go into the draft. I think that well, whoever advised Megan Chat, whoever advised her, she should definitely stay one more year of eligibility. You know,
Okay.
what you think, T. Camilla? It says, looking good, brother. Ain't seen you since 79th and Halston. What's going on, brother? What's going on? You better tell them what's going on in here. I appreciate it. I was over on 82nd and 82nd and Exchange today over by Bodil's restaurant. Bodil got a new restaurant. Go over there. And to my people that's on right now that's in the chat, my little brother Bodil, he has 2 movies on Tubi. It's called Tyrant 1 and Tyrant 2. Tyrant is called Tyrant. Uh, and then Tyrant, like father,
Okay.
like son. I mean, like son, like father, like son.
Yeah.
Uh, go to Tubi and y'all go watch this young man's movie. Okay, say if you got the ESPN app or Hulu bundle, all the North Texas games are on replay and ESPN Plus. Oh yeah, y'all can
Oh,
go
oh
check her
yeah,
out.
that's
I already checked her out, Wody. She definitely no, she got everything. She got everything. This is a senior to watch, y'all. I don't know if they're gonna let her go into the draft, but if I was her advisor, you guys, I would tell her not to do it. So this is one of our favorites, y'all. We're gonna get back on track because I'm trying to drop the top 5, at least 10 players. Who also was not mentioned.
mm-hmm.
Y'all already know that I was very, very, very high on Wake Forest and what Miss Blakes was doing to everybody.
Uh-huh.
Listen, Michaela Blakes is still hurt. She came in freshman year. She was trailing Ncaa Latson last year, fighting up for the leading
Right.
score battle. And then, of course, her, Hannah Doggone, and Ncaa Latson was going at it all last year. But this year, 25.7 points, 4.3 rebounds, 3.9 assists with a 47 field goal average. I mean, she is a phenomenal player. She was not on this list. Why they not mentioning Michaela? This is her 2nd year, so this ain't no fluke.
Oh,
Listen, Michaela is Michaela. And if y'all don't got her on y'all radar as one of the top players, I mean, hey, nobody arguing with Sarah Strong being hurt. Ain't nobody arguing with that. But Michaela is like a phenomenal. Yes, she's a small guard. She's only 5'8", but she can't be stopped like Tanaya. She's one of those guards that Tony that's very twerky, hard
yeah.
to stick, put the ball down. She's super
Shifty.
fast. She
Yeah,
also
very
got a
shifty.
J. So it's hard to even play, you know what I mean, play games with Michaela. So that's
Yeah.
also one I'm trying to hurry up. We know that her being over there, let's see if she enters the portal, y'all, this year. Let's see. That's one of the players that I think will enter the portal this year. And then of course, uh, Maya Nicastro. Maya Nicastro, she's the 5th leading scorer in the NCAA. She plays for Western Illinois. That's my side of town, which I was talking. This is the girl I was talking about, Sister Tony, yesterday. Remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
I've watched.
blonde and beautiful. She's
Yeah.
6'2".
Mm-hmm.
She's a senior. She also gonna go into the draft. This
Ain't
is a
scared of
sleeper.
nobody. She ain't
This is
scared
a
of nobody.
sleeper.
Yeah.
This is a sleeper. I know she from
Great.
Illinois. I know y'all know I hold down my state, but I put Tony up on her yesterday.
Yeah.
You got what I'm saying? I was mad about Northwestern losing.
Yeah.
Everybody coming up here beating my teams. D. Paul got smashed, but it's okay. It's all right though. It's okay. Maya, the Castro is 6'2". She a big old guard. You know what I'm saying? She play forward. You know what I'm saying? But she really, when she go to the W, Tony, she gonna be in between. She gonna be like She remind you of Nafisha almost with a J, with a jumper. You know what I'm saying? She's solid. She a big old body. She not no skinny player. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? She can shoot over other guards that try and forwards that try to stick her. And then of course we don't expect her to, you know what I mean, do too much of anything with the centers, but she definitely a good power forward player. She
Right.
scored 24 points, 24.4 points, 10.1 rebounds, 7.7 assists with a 55.1 clip. This is somebody I want y'all to get some film on. Y'all can go right to YouTube. She got some film. Go check her out. That's why I'm bringing her up. I was telling Sister Tony about this sister yesterday, and she's one of the sleepers. She's just one of those ones. She a senior, and I think that she need to go in the portal and play one more year. Go somewhere, go on another team. I don't know what to tell you, uh, but I think that she should go. Maybe she need to go to Oklahoma, Sister Tony. I think that that'll be a good place for her.
Just might be.
You know what I mean?
Just might.
Illinois State is doing a revamp on their team down there, but I don't see Illinois. Of course, Illinois is in the Big Ten, in the Big 12, but I definitely see this player right here, as strong as she is. I know y'all don't really know about her, but I'm just trying to tell you she one of Illinois' finest, and I'm just letting y'all know. And she's one of the top
Man.
5 scorers in the NCAA. Keep your eyes on her. Keep your eyes on her.
Oh,
And
we got our eyes on the prize
see,
now for sure.
huh?
I said we got our eyes on the prize for sure now because
Oh
I
yeah.
definitely looked her up after you told me about her. I looked her up today. Yep. Super smooth.
So this is our assist leaders is Caroline LaRue, Tony Mate Morgan, Neela Cumfield, Kate Fiso, and Taylor Baggett is the assist leaders, y'all. Over here, the defensive leaders is Charlotte O'Keefe, uh, Camille Pierre, Zay Dyer, and Grace Izibulo, Megan Nestor again. Y'all already see that. Megan Nestor again.
Yep.
Block shots, Julia Dillon, Madison Franska, Emma Johannesson, Kyra Reynolds, and Riley Stack. 3 points, 3 point top 3 point shooters right now uh, is Jackie Grisendale, Brianna River, Jasmine Jones, Kaylin Nelson, Harmony Dominguez, and of course the steals is Hannah Hidalgo, which I already told y'all. You know, she's so listen. I don't have no problem. I know a lot of people watch the program and think that I have a problem with Sister Hannah. Hannah is one of my favorite players. Is that right, Tony?
Yeah.
Hannah
She plays all
Hidalgo.
the time.
Notre Dame is one of my teams. So get that out of your mind that I be hating on her. I'm tough on Hannah because I don't want. I think that Hannah could actually be a better offensive player than what Neil Ivory is actually making her into being because she ain't gonna be able to do that hogging when she
Yeah,
go to the
she's
W.
not teaching
It's
her
it's
how to
it's
be a
people
team
way
player.
better when she go
Yeah.
to the W. That shit ain't gonna translate right away.
Nope.
So she gonna have to really that plays mental games with people that's real top high scores. Cause I'm looking for how my girl over there in Washington Mystics. What's her name? She
Oh, you're
she was
talking
out
about
with her foot.
Oh, out with the foot injury?
She was out all last year. I think she tore Achilles or she was out. She got drafted in last year's draft.
Yeah, I
On
just can't
Washington,
remember her name. I know you're talking about. I just can't remember her name.
Washington Mystics draft picks of 2025.
Yeah,
Uh,
because I
Georgia
think.
A. Moore. Come on,
Yeah.
Tony, wake up.
Hey man, look at here.
Georgia A. Moore,
But
yeah.
hey, if she ain't
What's
playing,
up, Pharaoh?
that thing on that doggone bench on the bench.
I know you ain't seen her,
You
so
know,
you ain't forgot her.
shit. Sometimes people get waved and you don't even know where the hell they at.
Yeah, no, Georgia A. Moore ain't getting waived though. You know, she one of them top scorers.
No,
So
she's still on the roster. I know she's still on the
yeah.
roster, but I ain't seen her.
Tila Carrick, Nye Sierra Pryor, and then Talisha Cooper. Those are the players who I wanted to mention their name on recording, but the
Yeah,
top players that I told y'all that was not mentioned, nobody but Hannah Hidalgo in the top 5 scores have been mentioned in the NCAA, you know what I mean, names on the boards.
mhm,
So I
mhm.
just wanted to give them a top 5, and then I show you. I just wanted to my chat and my people that come and watch my show on how the politics is also run and the narrative of these type of things, and then these girls that's not playing for big name colleges, how they get overlooked. And I don't know how Audie Crooks can ever be overlooked as, you know what I mean? She's a big body girl with a big personality, with big
Yeah,
shots that she make, with big rebounds that she take down and put the ball down like any type of young, you know what I mean, small guard and take it to the hoop. So, you know, shout out to Audie Crooks for being the top scorer right now in going towards the mid-season. We heading towards January. We're gonna see. We still got 3 more
if
months of
she holds
basketball.
on to that, yeah. See if she
Yeah,
holds
we
on
got
to
3 more months of basketball with the girls. We're gonna
it.
see if she hold on to the throne.
Yeah,
So,
let's see.
all right, y'all. Then let's go to my next subject. So the next subject, we're gonna talk about some WNBA basketball, chat. The
Yeah,
WNBA basketball uh, have been neglected a little bit because, of course, we are not seeing uh, the girls in action. All we doing is hearing about them. And what I will say is that isn't it isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that when you are out of sight and out of mind, no one really talks about certain things. Um, it's very funny how players in the WNBA is being promoted and pushed, but you always gonna see who?
yeah.
Angel Reese. You gonna see her. She just got
Yeah.
she just got the deal laid up with Reese's, with my girl Paige Beckers. You know, they were seen at the New York
Good
game.
old page.
You got what I'm saying? So it says, my thinking is if you play in a power conference and you'll ball out, when you on TV against the big dogs, you can be like Steph and Dame at Weber State. Yeah, I agree. No, you know, a lot of people don't know about that though, Wody. People like
Oh, yeah, I
you with
definitely know
your
about that.
intelligence, a lot of people don't really, know. And to the new people on the channel, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, like my baby
Yeah.
girl said. ADP, also put your channel in there. Miss D, put your channel in the chat. Tula Plays, put your channel in the chat. It says the Hoops account names top faces of women basketball, omits Caitlin Clark. Oh boy, y'all already know. Hey, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. This for the Caitlin Clark fan. Hey, for me. This for the Caitlin Clark fans. Hey, I didn't write the article. The article came out and Hoops account names the top faces of women basketball and it omits Caitlin Clark. Why? The Post highlighted Chicago Sky's Angel Reese, Dallas Wings, Paige Beckers, Las Vegas Aces, linked Flajay Johnson, which was really Asia Wilson. They linked Flajay on one of their chats. They want Flajay bad over there in Las Vegas, y'all. They want Flajay bad. They want Flajay bad over there in Las Vegas, Sister Tony. Is you stuck, Tony? Yep, Tony stuck, y'all. Tony stuck. Take Tony down till Tony come back. Tony stuck. There she go.
Hey,
Tony, you got stuck. You was in there like you was eating popcorn.
I was like,
yeah,
just like that, y'all.
USC's Juju Watkins for the magazine covers, endorsements, and bold personalities that boost women's hoops appeal. Many praise the stylish picks, with the fans sharing love for each player's unique vibe and marketability. Yet, Caitlin Clark's absence drew strong pushback, giving her a rookie season. Is they talking about the rookie season? Did they just?
That's what they said. She get ready to be
Y'all,
in her
this
third
2025.
year.
We finna go to 2026. Y'all know ain't nobody checking for
Her
Caitlin Clark.
third season, man.
Y'all know ain't nobody checking for Caitlin Clark.
About?
I'm just saying.
Oh my
God. Ain't nobody checking for Caitlin Clark. That's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? You say, you gotta warm us when you about to sound that alarm. This thing loud late at night. Hey, I ain't doing. That's the Indiana fans. She wins. That's the Indiana fans. They mad because Caitlin Clark ain't mentioned in this article. So if y'all just came in, this is the article that's facing the Post highlighted Chicago Sky's Angel Reese, Dallas Wing, Paige Beckers, Las Vegas Aces linked Flajay Johnson because of course y'all know that they want her in Las Vegas, but she gonna be coming to Chicago. That's what I think. But anyway, and USC's Juju Watkins for their magazine covers, endorsements, and bold personalities, the boost women's hoops appeal. Many praise the stylish picks and the fans sharing love for each player, unique vibe and markability. Unique vibe and markability. Unique vibe, the vibe, their vibes, and markability.
Vibe.
Yet, Caitlin Clark's absence drew strong pushback, giving her rookie season record-breaking viewership in arena crowds for Indiana Fever games. The exchange underscores a league brimming with talent for Reese Clark rivalries to rising stardom like Paige Beckers. So people hit the ceiling.
I saw that earlier.
People hit the ceiling that Caitlin Clark was not mentioned in the article, which is a big hoops article. They mentioned, of course, Angel Reese as number 1. Paige Beckers was number 2. Asia Wilson and Flajay Johnson and Juju Watkins as number 3, 4, and 5. Because of the flair of what was going on in women's basketball.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Caitlin Clark don't really have that much of a personality. She's all right, girl. She's a legit young lady.
Everything, y'all. She can't be in everything. It's not. This is what we talk about when we say it's not about one player.
It's about swagger. It's about, Caitlin don't have that Paige Becker swagger. You know what I mean? She don't have the type of swagger and phenomenal, like a Kelsey Plum. You got what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Paige
Kelsey
is a
Plum
Paige is a
got
sister.
flavor. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah.
uh, I just think that unfortunately she don't have swag like Brianna Stewart. You got what I'm saying?
Mm.
Stewie got swag. You got what I'm saying? Brianna Stewart has so much flavor and swag. Look how she didn't get down and went her and uh 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 what's her name from doggone from the Minnesota Lynx. What's her name,
Oh,
Tony? Damn.
you
You
keep
know that's what old people do. We be
you know
forget.
what I
Nafisa
know.
Collier.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony
Oh,
works than me because she be like, Ebony, 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 Ebony. Come on,
hey,
co-host. You
talking
supposed
about
to have this.
Hey, girl.
Nafisa Collier and Stewie built Unrivaled from nothing. And they came out there with a husband and other partners and made Unrivaled one of
Yeah.
the biggest things to talk about. But Caitlin Clark fans are upset that Caitlin Clark is not among the most talked about, swagged out basketball players that's given a top name for the reason why you should watch the WNBA basketball games. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with the article. I don't have no problem with the article. But I
Me.
do. I mean, I do. I will say that Caitlin Clark did bring fans. Caitlin Clark has some of the most loyal fans in the WNBA. She has some of the most loyal fans
She got the
in the
most crash out
WNBA.
fans.
Her and Angel Reese have
The
some of the most
crash out fans, man.
loyal Delulu fans.
The Lulu is correct.
Straight Lulu gang
Hey,
fans
you said it right. You said her
out of
and
all
Angel have
of
the Lulu fan.
the NCAA. Toxic
Yeah,
to good
toxic
fans. There are
man.
good people who do support Caitlin Clark, and I do. I support Caitlin Clark. I think
Yeah,
Caitlin
I
Clark is
support
a
it too.
basketball player who can be great. Who can be great. You know, they just need to leave Caitlin Clark alone and let her be Caitlin. You got what I'm saying? With all of the pressure, she failed very, very hard. Last year, Caitlin Clark hit the wall. Caitlin Clark hit a major wall, and everybody saw it. And they tried to cover it up as much as they can to the point where they were taking Caitlin Clark out of the commercials. They were doing everything they can to get Caitlin Clark out of those commercials. You start seeing in the mid-season Angel Reese and mostly all of the Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, um, uh, Asia Wilson, in most of the WNBA. Yeah, Cam Brink. Yes, she is more of a personality. You got to start seeing those people in the commercials. But you're right. Cam Brink is Wody Mack, a bigger personality. Cam Brink got flair. She got swagger. She's a very, very Cam Brink is a very, very beautiful girl.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful girl. She's a model. She's a supermodel, actually. You know, Cam Brink is very likable. She don't have that, you know what I mean? She don't act like, you know what I mean? How some people have that sister girl act. She just act like a beautiful young lady, you know what I'm saying, that plays her basketball and have a big personality. Yeah, Kelsey Plum is also, yeah, one of those ones. It says Juju is boring. I don't know. I don't think Juju boring. I think Juju very exciting. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin had terrible and short 2025 season is why she's not among the elite hoopers. Yeah, she did have a terrible season in her season two. She hit the sophomore wall, y'all. She started, she started with uh the soft tissue problem, of course, getting hurt, and Caitlin Clark after she started getting hurt, Tony, Caitlin, just her game started to deviate of being all right, good, into all right, into bad. Because then she started going, she went 6 for 35, 37. She went 6 3-pointers for 37. And then she turned the ball over. Once again, she was on the same trajectory to turn the ball over more in her second season than she did in her first season, which she has the record for turnovers in the WNBA basketball records. You know what I mean? She got the most turnovers ever in history last year in 2024. And then she was on that trajectory, Tony, of turning the ball over this year as much as she did last year. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just the truth of the matter. And then her field goal percentage went down to 27%. You know what I mean? So they had to get her up out of there. Yep. You know, and it could be that she just was injured. You got what I'm saying? But people don't like to hear the truth. People don't like, people don't really like to hear, the truth about the players. And that was actually what happened. She hit the sophomore wall. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with hitting that sophomore wall. Every player, mostly go through it. What is it, Tony? 65% of the NBA, of the WNBA players hit that sophomore wall. She was one of those ones, unfortunately, to hit it.
Yeah, just recently, they all going to go through that. Every last player is going to hit that mark.
Angel hit it in the beginning, the first 8 games.
Yeah.
The first 8 games, Angel did not play the way she was. She said, Angel Reese, let me give it to the Angel Reese fans, because I know the Caitlin Clark fans in here. The Angel Reese fans, Angel said that her first 8 games, she played terrible.
Yeah.
She used the word terrible. So I'm going to repeat what she said to the Angel Reese fans. Okay? Angel, include myself, because I had to really tell myself. But I know what it was, the reason why she had the games that she had coming in, because of course she was playing in a new position. She was giving the ball much more than what she was. She was turning the ball over, at a high rate, at a high clip, because she was put in a different position. She was put back into the position that she normally would be playing. So Angel Reese was turning the ball over, trying to figure it out. And, those first 8 games, Angel did the best. I would say she did the best that she could play, being that she had just came off of surgery. She actually was supposed to sit out the whole preseason and at least 3 to 4 games in the beginning of the season, because she had surgery on her hand again. So she did not do that. She still came back early with the soreness in her hand and played those games. So Angel did well coming off of a surgery, and also set up for failure by Jeff Pagliosha. Right. Set up for failure. Caitlin Clark didn't have these problems going into Indiana season this year. Caitlin Clark had a stacked team. Angel Reese team was a throwaway garbage pail. Trash. What you say, Brother Tim? Oh, time 18. Say respectfully, that sounds like an excuse. If you work on your game, I don't believe Angel Reese has that problem, but she's modeling. She has a podcast and she's doing 30 other things, but I disagree. Well, she did pretty good this season. Angel Reese, if you look at the stats, if you look at the record, Angel Reese was pretty good the rest of the whole entire season this year. So let me remind everybody what Angel Reese was actually doing. She also was in MVP talks this year. She also before the last 4 games that she ultimately was set out because she was injured, like Caitlin was injured. The last 4 games she had back problems and injured, so she wasn't able to play the last 4 games. But Angel Reese, up to the certain point, Angel Reese, her stats looked so good and phenomenal. It looked like it was an MVP player actually on the Chicago Sky that they were forgetting to mention, because the Chicago Sky did not uplift her. The Chicago Sky did not bring her to the forefront, and the Chicago Sky did not do the job that they were expected to do with their star player. Hey, sister, how you doing? All right. Hold on. Let's get the money. Hold on. Thank you, Wody Mac. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. Shout out to my main man. Hey, Wody Mac said, I got the super this. If we talking about influence and personalities, I got a list. Angel, Asia, Plum, Stud Buds, Dejanay, Brink, Rakia, Alicia Gray, and Skylar Diggins. You 1,000% correct.
100. Yeah, there you go.
You 1,000% correct.
1,000% correct.
You are 1,000% correct, brother. On the personalities of here, says she was put in a position that she hadn't played since her first year in Maryland, time 18. Angel continues to work on her game. Oh, absolutely, Angel definitely continues to work on her game. But from my perspective on Angel Reese, you guys, from my perspective, and then we're going to move on to the other players. But from my perspective, Angel Reese, she had 10 points from her. This is game 9. Game 9 from her 8th game. From game 9, she had 10 points, 19 rebounds, 4 assists, double-double. Yep. 18 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists, another double-double. 17 points, 18 rebounds, 2 assists. 24 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists. 16 points, 17 rebounds, 6 assists. 22 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. 15 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. 19 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. 11 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. 22 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 block shots. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 21 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 15 points, 20 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, and 18 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. If you took the head and the name off of that, if you just took Angel Reese's name off of that,
you would say you just took her head off of
that, and you mentioned that to anybody that knows basketball, male or female, you put those
that's one of the best stats. Yeah.
That is one of the best stats that has been given in the WNBA last year. She also is one of the top key power players. She's in the top 5 She's number 3, actually.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could get mad about it if you want. Look at what the score is. I said take the name and take the head off of that. See, you wasn't ready for me, time. You wasn't ready for me. Time 1888, 18 You wasn't ready for me because I was ready for this. I knew that this part of the show was happening. See, this is what she did in her last games. There's no excuses. What excuses? Do you need any excuses when you play like that? Time. Do you need any excuses when you play like that?
Look,
I'm asking you.
Bro Clark.
Yeah.
Look, we keep mixing up positions. Stop it. Stop the cap. Stop mixing positions. Even Juju's position is different. They're going to work according to their position. No, I haven't heard anybody make an excuse for anything. You said excuses. Where's an excuse?
It says, I don't make excuses for great players. We don't make excuses for LeBron James. People have their favorites, and I disagree. I understand. I'm waiting for Juju to come to the league. I got you. But all I'm saying,
you can wait
agree.
For it to come. That's great. But there are different positions. And we're not, I didn't hear anybody make an excuse, Time. I heard him give out the stats. I heard him say that her hand she had surgery, which was absolutely a fact. She played like trash while she was supposed to sit out. She said it. We said it. So I'm not understanding what the excuse is. We gave praise where praise was due, and we said when things were rough and they weren't great, we said that they were rough and they weren't great. So I don't see an excuse. I don't see one at all.
Be quiet, big girl. You better stop coming in here trolling.
But let's get there. Let's get there and be on one accord. One more thing, Bro Clark. Let's be on one accord when it comes to this, right? I understand people have feelings. For me, when it comes to basketball, I have none. I'm going to critique every player accordingly. I don't care who your player is. I'll even critique the man in the moon. Don't matter. Shit, I critique Sarah Swoops. I was right there, front and center. So we're not making excuses. I didn't hear an excuse. We said what her injury was. Caitlin had an injury too. Caitlin was hurt at the end of the season too, right? He mentioned that. Caitlin played through it until she couldn't play no more. Angel played through it till she couldn't play no more. So it's the same thing. I don't see the difference. It's the same thing.
Moving on.
Juju is out, and when Juju come back, Juju gonna be the same. Every player goes through these moments, and every player is gonna play through the pain, through everything they got going on until they can't go anymore. So that's where we are with this. Giving the stats and explaining what a player went through and is going through, to me, is not an excuse. Is all I'm saying. There we go.
All right, Auntie. You already know. Get them TTs started, brother. I was just ready. I knew that we was gonna have some Caitlin Clark.
No, we're not upset. We're not upset, Time. We're just talking. We're not upset.
This is just basketball, man. That stuff that was going on with Caitlin and Angel, that ain't. We don't play them games.
That's
over
old
here.
news. We don't even talk about that type of stuff.
Yeah, we don't even play that stuff. We don't even play. It ain't even that type of time.
Yeah, we don't exist.
It ain't even that type of time. So I mean, I already told you what I think.
No, we like you saying voice your opinion. We agree.
You can voice your opinion. I mean, that don't mean everybody. We could be wrong. You could be right, but who's to say? It's just your opinion. It says while playing the 4 positions, guarding the likes of Asia Wilson, Nafisha Kaya, De'Erica Hamby, Nneka Basketball, and others. She also sometimes played defense on Paige Beckers too. But hey, Henry, I already know you always drop them bombs. Brother says, so why are we getting upset? Because I have something to say about Angel. People have things to say about Tom Brady. People have things to say about Sanders.
That's why I said we're not
Deion
mad.
No, yeah,
That's why I
no,
said
we
we're
ain't.
not mad. I saw that. That's why I said we're not mad.
Okay.
Nobody's
Yeah, say,
upset.
bro,
We're just
Claude, don't
critiquing.
forget 11 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. Yes, the triple-double game.
Yeah.
My man, AC Chi-Town Calvin, you a sniper. I ain't even want to kill him with that. I ain't even want to kill him with that. Hey, this for you, AC. This for you, baby boy. I have to give it out. Shout out to Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
This Chicago, nigga.
AC Chi-Town Calvin, good job. You know what I'm saying? You just a sniper. You know what I'm saying? You was a sniper. It's just like that. But, you know, moving on to the conversation, Sister Tony, they said that these girls right here was the top talked about women in women's basketball, period.
Yeah.
That means college and the pros. And that included Juju as one of those, and Flajay Johnson. We already know what Flajay gonna bring to the table, and she gonna be in Chicago.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where she's gonna go, but she's gonna bring some stuff.
Look, I hope. But we might get Tanaya too. I'm satisfied. See, you ain't know where I was going, did you? Did you, Ty? It says,
yeah, he jumped the gun. He jumps the gun.
It's all right. It's all right. You know, but that's how, hey, that's how
it goes. That's
how it goes. You see, Time, I'm fair over here. You came to a channel that you're gonna probably like. You're gonna be with me for a while. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe.
Yay.
But it says you can't talk about the faces of women basketball. You know what I'm saying? This one. It says you can't dislike her. You can't dislike her, but at least pay her some respect. You can, I guess they were saying you can dislike her, but at least give her some respect because the numbers back her up. So Caitlin Clark was viewed as one of the top prospects coming out of college basketball into the pros, and then of course we all seen the hoopla. So we had to have a hero and a villain to be able to big up women's basketball so that the fans can come inside of a cycle like Sister Tony, like the gerbils, you know, get on that wheel and they start running. So Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, you know, you got people over here, oh, I'm a Caitlin fan. You have people over here, I'm an Angel fan. Oh, well, you know what I mean? Then they had that hoopla going, and it was really, really good. It was a good scheme. It was a very good scheme. It was a good scheme that was played out by the WNBA. And I think that the women's basketball game elevated after the feud in the NCAA championship where Caitlin Clark got beat by Angel Reese with LSU and the Iowa Hawkeyes played each other. And then the following year, after the following year, LSU beating them in the championship, Caitlin Clark also lost to Camila Cardoso in the championship game. So they gave her 2 shots at to try to win the Natty. She failed drastically both times when it came down to winning. I mean, facts are the facts, facts over feelings, and that's what had happened. Okay, here go Wody Mack again. Thank you, Wody. He said, CC alert in when she played, others got off the court. Shout out to my man Wody Mack. I appreciate that. My thing is let me hear it, Sister Tony. Yeah. So, you know, I think that Caitlin Clark did get kind of the brunt of that, to be truthful. she did get the brunt of that, but also they got her moved out the way. I understand why they did it, and she's not as popular, you know what I mean, and being talked about much these days. And I get it. I understand because the player was not on the court. She did not get, you know what I mean, any visual time. And Caitlin Clark actually was forgotten about pretty much going in the rest of the season. It says, okay, she moved the needle, but they're still getting paid McDonald's pay. And if she really wants to make an impact, speak out on the pay. She doesn't want to move the needle because she got hers. That's what he's trying to say. So that's actually true. That's actually true. But AC Chi-Town Cabin, to her defense, she did wear during the All-Star game, pay us what you owe us shirt. So to be fair, she's with
the players.
She's with the players. She also was in the last meeting. Yeah, she also was in the.
She's not a talker though.
Yeah. Is she playing overseas? No, she's not playing overseas. Caitlin Clark is sitting out. She just played in the golf tournament that she lost drastically, but she played in a golf tournament last month. She's not playing overseas ball at all.
She loved golfing, man. She loved golfing.
She just, you know what I mean? Caitlin Clark is doing her other, you know what I mean? Caitlin Clark is doing her own thing. You got what I'm saying?
Other things, right.
You know, a lot of people call her the GOAT. Hey, that's your GOAT. That's fine. It's your GOAT. But my GOAT, my baby GOAT.
My GOAT, my business.
Sky. My baby GOAT on Chicago Sky, and my GOAT is on Las Vegas Aces. My GOAT, my greatest of all time, who has the actual records, who's not delusional, who's not who has all of the records, and who has won 3 titles, and who has won 4 MVPs. So that's my GOAT.
That is the GOAT.
Right, that's my GOAT.
That is,
and then they just showing how Angel and Caitlin took it to the next level, and then they're giving the originality where it came from John Cena, iconic. You can't see me. So John Cena. So some of y'all didn't know that John Cena was the one that did that, and Caitlin Clark and everybody else was doing that thing, and Angel Reese did it too. You can't see me, and Caitlin did it, and then Angel did it, and Angel was called a thug. But John Cena is the one who started
it. He created it.
He created it. You can't see me. So, you know, all of these, you know, it's overwhelming. Y'all see all of these pics. It's overwhelming that these 4, I mean, everywhere you go, these 4 people are the most talked about basketball players right now for women's basketball in total. Juju Watkins, Paige Beckers, Angel Reese, and Asia Wilson. Right. I mean, I know you could get out your feelings. It's just the truth of the matter. You know what I mean?
The matter is.
Right. The matter is a fact. You got what I'm saying? The matter is a fact. Most of you guys understand that women's basketball is to be played by people who really love the game.
Love it.
That's fine. But they claim that Angel Reese don't love the game because she does other things. No, but what Angel Reese really does is she bring other things to the table so that the other girls can be able to have an opportunity to be successful. Because you got Paige Beckers on Reese's Pieces, right? Then you got Dejanay Carrington over there on Reebok, right? She also got the whole WNBA for the next for the next 3 years, having Reebok wear to those teams. And the next 2 years, they already did it this year. The the WNBA will be hosting Reebok gear on their teams and their
Yeah.
slogans. So
Yeah.
that comes through per Angel Reese for Reebok, right? Winner, right?
Right.
And then
Right.
of course, uh, women's hoops, in total. You got what I'm saying? That's a
Yeah.
winner. So I will say, you guys, I wanted to show you guys and go through all of those different things and the different players that we talked about. You could tell me what you think. You know what I mean? You could tell me what you think that's going to go on. Camila Cardoso is over in China doing her thing, making it happen. I mean, she is really, really uh, doing her thug thistle. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that came tonight. And also, I'm thankful and grateful that we had a lot of people in the chat, Tony,
Yeah.
this night.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serve and ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serving on Underdog Fantasy. Okay, Tony, you go ahead and talk to the people about the women's basketball CBA a little bit, and we're going to cover that, and then we're going to get up out of here. I'm going to pull it up for you guys where they're at right now in the CBA. You can pull it up on your computer.
yeah.
And we want to let you guys know as of today where they at on the CBA. In the WNBA, and where so far in negotiations. I'm gonna bring it up. 2026.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You can start reading on the newest information because I see it just like you see it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, what you have here, we can sit back and we could talk 100 times over about what we want for the women and what the women want for the league. They're not satisfied. There's basically saying the salary revenue sharing with the CBA players will be 9.3% raised. That's it. The players want more and want to be higher than that.
You touch the
Because guess what? With the amenities that they're trying to give them, they're also taking away their housing. So from going under 250 to 1.1 mil. It's only for your top players. So what happens with the rest? And if they're not able to continue to capitalize, and now we push back yet another third extension on this, what do you think is going to happen? You think they're going to give them more what they want, or are we sitting out? Me personally, if you're asking me what I think, they're not satisfied, and I don't see them coming up with much more than what they're trying to offer them. You don't want them to play on a rival. You don't want them to play overseas. You got all these other entities that you don't want them to do, but yet you don't want to pay them. They want the season to be extended. They want it to start earlier as well. I.e., that spells more time, more games, and more money for the players. But at the same time, it's still not what they're worth. And then you take away the housing in this new deal that you offered and put on the table. So, no, at no point would I agree to something like this. So I know the players aren't going to agree. at
So
all.
the WNBA and WNBPA are in
P.
the
Mm-hmm.
active collective bargaining agreement negotiations, extended talks in 2026, with the current deadline of January the 9th, 2026, to finalize a new deal. Will with the proposal including a $1 million base max salary and a significant cap increase. Key issues involve player pay, pushing the high revenue sharing, housing, charter flights, and schedule changes, potentially moving training camps to March, and impact the draft timeline. It says the negotiations aim to replace the current 2020 CBA with the 2026 season, potentially operating under status quo conditions or a new agreement alongside new expansion teams, Toronto and Portland, beginning to play. The key negotiation points in the proposal is the league proposal, a 1 million base max salary for 2026, potentially reaching 1.2 million with revenue sharing and averaging salary over 500K. Salary cap, a proposal jump to a 5 million cap in 2026, tied to revenue growth. The players are pushing for a revised model where more league revenue is shared. Housing changes to the housing stipends and team providing housing are being discussed, with potential cuts to the current benefits. Travel, the players continue to advocate for permanent character flights. Schedules, proposal included moving training camps to mid-March, which would affect the NCAA tourney and draft timing. Extended deadline, the original CBA expiration was pushed from the late 2025 to January 9th, 2026, with either side able to terminate with 48-hour notice. Player priorities in the WNBA, priorities increased revenue sharing, charter flights, and roster expansion. Impact on the 2026, the outcome of these talks will shape the entire player experience for the 2026 season and beyond. Okay, so guys, family, what we have right here is a real pickle. We have a pickle of a combination of putting it on a hot dog, a glizzy, and eating that motherfucker. Because the thing is that I don't know if enough have been done to actually meet the date on January the 9th.
It's not. They're gonna ask for another one and another one until they're just gonna keep prolonging it as long as they can, in hopes that the ladies will still play. But if they're smart enough, then they'll go ahead and do a
And
lot.
then I think it's
They'll do
crazy
a
work
lockout.
to try to Tony to try to have it's crazy work to try to have the camp in March when it's March Madness. They're gonna be playing in March.
Yep. How you doing there, Jason Williams?
Hey, Jason, that's my man from Green Bay. You know, they won, they beat us, you know, it's all good. It says my goat gonna get up there one day. Yeah, she is. Our goat. Our goat, my baby.
Yeah.
Baby Nicole, our goat gonna get up there and say. So the thing is guys, the CBA looks like it's gonna be a walkout.
Yeah. That lockout, yeah.
Because if they don't get it done in January, that means it's gonna be extended into March, right?
Yep.
Because they wanted to get it done in October, didn't happen. Then they gave us November 30th. That didn't happen. Then they gave us December. That didn't happen. Now we're going into January.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to happen if they don't come up off of, because the two things that they standing on is they want more players to be the extended roster. They want the increase in revenue sharing, which is the number one priority, more pay. And then of course the charter flights must continue, because you're supposed to have your professional players on those type of planes. I don't know what type of league they trying to run, especially with all of the eyes that's on the women's basketball game now. Of course you can afford some. I don't even know why they would even have to put that in a contract, but they so diabolical. They have to put it inside of the contract so that type of thing can happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, it's a no-brainer that these are my professional basketball players. I shouldn't be putting them on a plane with the public. Like, that's the whole thing. It's total disrespect. And Kathy Engelberg got to get her shit together.
And not only is it, let me say this, not only is it kind of disrespectful to the players, right? You think of players that folks are targeting, and you got them on those planes with those individual people who basically you don't know what they will do. You don't want one of those players to get
sycophants, one of the sycophants.
Yeah. You know,
go watch that movie, The Fan, with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes. Go look at that. That's actually happening right now. That's a good movie for you guys. A.T. Camilla, it's a good movie for you. It's called The Fan. It got Robert De Niro as the fan and Wesley Snipes as the superstar. He's the baseball player in there. Yeah. And go watch that. This is what the WNBA girls, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, had to go through. Caitlin Clark's stalker was just convicted.
Convicted.
Caitlin Clark didn't have an easy ride, family.
No, she didn't.
She didn't have an easy ride. I know it seems like it was an easy ride, but it wasn't an easy ride. Yes, she had an easier ride than Angel Reese, because Angel Reese had the fans that loved her, and Angel Reese had the sicker fans that really, really hated her. Angel Reese couldn't do nothing right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why I am now on YouTube, because of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much how Shador and what Shador has been going through until they saw him play over the last 3 games. He shut all that shit down. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
We stuck here. We just waiting for the walkout with the WNBA. And, you know, family, we want to know what you think. Please leave it in our comments and what you think. Hit the like button for me.
Hit the like button. Hit that.
Please do me a favor, man. Share this channel. I'll be coming on 10 o'clock every Monday and Tuesday. Me and Tony every Monday and Tuesday, and then of course Thursday and Friday nights, giving you the what up and what's going on and what's happening in women's basketball, college, and the pros. Everything that's going on from here in December, because we're going into January, guys. We're going into January. So give me feedback on what you thought about the show today. And listen, we got 42 people in here. Let's get those likes up, man. Let's get the likes up and support.
Yeah,
and if
go on over to my channel and hit that like button.
Yeah, of course, go over to Tony's channel. ADP, put Tony's channel up in the chat for me, ADP.
Yeah, and you can also see my name up here on
the board. It said people have to understand that these are celebrities, and by putting them on regular flights can put them in harm's way, like hijackers and terrorist acts. That's right, brother.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said the AC shot down. Because it happens in your country too. It doesn't just happen when these players go overseas. People will do things to try to get ransom.
Mm-hmm.
They will say things, they will do things, and they will make up things. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. So we know what happened some time ago with Big Girl.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't need that happening again, and we most certainly don't need it happening in our own country.
Mm-hmm.
So they have got to do better. They've got to do better.
Yeah. So I appreciate everybody that came out, man, and really enjoyed our channel and the show. The name of this show is called The Review. And the review is gonna cover the women's basketball game entirely. And gonna give you a couple commercials, and then of course, chat, we gonna be up out of here.
So when you touch the product, you was just passing by. When you touch that product, what did it feel like?
Like butter.
Now,
Like-
is that an experience normally you would get? Really, keep it real.
No, sir. The
That's-
rest of them is rough and hard. This feels like I'm putting butter on my skin.
Oh
And
yeah.
it smell good.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. BreadHouseButters.com. Go ahead and pick it on up.
Y'all, listen, I got a product that's privately owned myself. The Sheen Shine Heal Treat, moisturize, condition, and develop your skin, my family. It's a hyperallergenic material. It's a shea butter that heals all marks, all blemishes, all rashes, all bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and every single thing that you can name. It's also a natural aging cream. I put it on my face, I put it in my hair, and of course, I make sure them heels, my heels ain't all hard and rough. You know what I'm saying? Some,
Right.
you know what I mean, get up in there, you know what I mean? The sister be like, man, hey, you got hooves coming up inside of my, my bedroom. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, brothers and sisters, it is the baddest shea butter that's been made on the planet. Your brother handcrafted with my family orientated product. Sheen Shine Heal Treat, moisturize, condition, and develop your skin. This is now a product that is on sale for the Christmas holiday. Put your order in for this holiday and get our holiday specials. You're gonna get 15% off if you order now and order from our site. And when you go to the website, you will be able to get your 15% off. Definitely here. Here you go. I'm pulling it up for you guys. You get your 15% off on my my website. So you go to gingerbreadman.com. I'm sorry, you go to breadhousebutters.com. You go to breadhousebutters.com and you go and order the baddest shea butter made on planet Earth, and heals good, feels good, smells good, and it's a really, really good product. So I thank y'all so much for coming.
Yeah.
Me and Tony tried to give you the best show that we can possibly do and talk about all the subjects that you want to talk about. And we also tonight talked about players that was forgot on the list of people that's being mentioned. We brought up the leading 5 scorers
Yeah.
in the NCAA so that you guys can have an actual sight on who's actually cooking. That's right. So let me cook, because what, Tony? I'm gonna eat.
You're gonna eat.
That's right. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all and everything that you do, everything that you will do, and everything that you have done. And guess what, y'all? Keep the main thing the main thing. If you would like to give to the channel, please give to the channel. Like, subscribe, and share this channel and tell a friend. Like I said before. Ain't nobody on the internet gonna be as honest and reputable than your boy and your sister on here. We gonna try to keep it real. And sometimes I'm gonna have my all-stars, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We gonna have the Simply Ball dropping all-stars drop in sometimes, and maybe the boss also will be coming up in here. But remember, This is here. I leave as I came.
Yep.
With another banger.
Yeah, them my own. You say you but them my own. You getting money, that the broke cool. But tell you when it, yeah. Tell you when it, yeah. You say you but them my own. You getting money, that the broke cool. But tell you when it, yeah. Tell you when it,
I'm a youngin' getting money, baby. All my youngins screaming, fuck you, pay me. All my homies there rap for me. And all your homies tryna rap for free. Go get it, take pride in that. For my family, I die for that. Touch any sister, do time for that. Look into my eyes and you know I'm about my business. I just turned the 8 to 33 and call it pippin'. Damn. Walk through the door, they go for me. Small circle, that's loyalty. If I have a child, that's royalty. I'm my own boss now.